Welcome on YouTube. This is your boy Chef Fitzy, and this morning we in the building with another recipe. Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to make your Jamaican cornmeal porridge. Alright, and this cornmeal porridge have a lot of health benefit, especially for the young kids who are going to school. Alright, so stay tuned where I show you how to make the Jamaican cornmeal porridge.
Done well.
Static Entertainment.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe.
What you mean?
If I can do it, you can spread your wings.
Do it.
Nothing is impossible.
Alright, so over here we have about 3/4 cup of cornmeal. We have about 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. We also have about 1/4 cup of sugar. We have about a teaspoon of salt. We have the vanilla extra mix there. We have our sunflower condensed milk. We also have some coconut milk. We have some cinnamon powder. We have the spice stick. We have the nutmeg. And we have some bay leaf. Alright? So these are the ingredients that we're using. We're going to put our pot on the fire now with about 2 cups of water and then start go through the process. Alright? So stay tuned. So over here we have now 2 cups of water. We're going to add our spice stick to it. We're also going to add our bay leaves. And then we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright, we're going to allow that to come to a boil. And then we started to mix our cornmeal. Alright, now we have our cornmeal right here. We're going to put in our 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. So the reason why we're adding flour to our cornmeal is to ensure that our cornmeal have that thickness of it. So we're going to incorporate the cornmeal with the flour nicely. Mix it around nicely. Alright, ensure that all your cornmeal and flour is incorporated. Alright, so after that, now we have a cup of water here. We're gonna mix it. Mix out our cornmeal nicely before we put it in the pot. Alright, so let's mix our cornmeal. Alright, so I'm using the refined cornmeal. Yeah, the refined cornmeal tends to come out proper when you're doing like Jamaican cornmeal porridge. Alright, so we're gonna mix it because I'm using cold water. Alright, mix it out because we want our thing to come out with no lump. Alright, let's mix it out. Alright, so this is the content that we're looking for. Alright, as you can see, mix it out nicely with the cold water. Use about 1 cup and a 1/4 of cold water to get it to this content. Alright, go lovely it is. Nice. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put in our cornmeal into the pot. Alright, so let's start pour our cornmeal into the pot. Ensure that when you're pouring in your cornmeal, you gradually mix at the same time because you don't want to get no lump. Alright. You're going to ensure that you mix that constantly. You don't want to get that lump in your cornmeal, so you're going to mix it around constantly, gradually. And you're cooking this on between low heat and medium heat. Yeah, you don't need a lot of fire to cook your cornmeal porridge. Alright, so as I tell you, this have a lot of health benefit for kids in Jamaica. When we telling you, when we're going middle school, primary school, grow up big. This is what we feed on. Yeah, a lot of people wonder how Jamaicans kids them running those times so early in high school, so fast in high school. These are the things that they built up on. And I tell you, in Jamaica you have a lot less people with asthma. I tell you, the cornmeal porridge have some benefit to deal with asthma. So when you drink your regular cornmeal porridge, it don't really have you to affect with asthma or any of those things, right? And it tastes nice. It's not only for kids, it's for big people, it's for adults, right? So we're stirring it nicely. As you can see, our cornmeal started to get thick, so we're going to leave that to boil for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to start adding some more of our ingredients. So now we're going to add our coconut milk. This is based roughly about 3/4 cup of coconut milk. We're going to add it to our porridge. Alright. And as I tell you, when you're adding in stuff to your porridge, ensure that you gradually stir it, because you don't want to get no lump in your porridge. Alright. So it change the look. Good. Ensure that you gradually stir it, because you don't want to get any lump in your porridge. You want your porridge to come out nice and thick and tasty. Alright, and remember, you're doing this on low heat, between low heat and medium heat. You don't need that lot of fire to burn your porridge, because sooner or later when you have too much porridge, too much fire, you're gonna burn it. Alright, and very important, when you're looking about porridge, ensure that you keep your pot open at all times. Alright, you don't put on the lid over the pot, keep your pot open, because the reason for that, your cornmeal tends to let off a lot of water when you close it up, and you don't want this a lot of water come out of your cornmeal. Alright, so you keep your pot open at all times when you're looking about your cornmeal porridge. Right, so cornmeal porridge take normally roughly to 25 to 30 minutes based on the type of cornmeal. It probably might take 35 minutes, but take roughly 25 to 30 minutes to look about. Alright, so after you put in your coconut milk, you stir it, and you're going to leave that to cook down for another 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so right here we have half teaspoon of cinnamon, and also the grated nutmeg, so we're going to mix them together. Yeah, remember, don't add a lot of cinnamon because it tends to get bitter when you add a lot of cinnamon. Yeah, so we use half teaspoon. Alright, and then we're going to pour all of this into the pot in our cornmeal. Alright, and then we're going to mix as usual. Wow, that cinnamon and that nutmeg smells so good. Yeah, flavor, man, the flavor. Look at it. Constantly stir your cornmeal, yeah, because you don't want your cornmeal to stick to the pot, and you want to ensure that you get that nice thick cornmeal. Alright, look at it. Wow. Alright, so you're going to allow that to come to a boil for another 2 minutes, and then we're going to add our rest of ingredients. Alright, so you constantly ensure that you stir your cornmeal, yeah? Wow. Got the texture. Alright, so now we're going to add some of our vanilla mix, yeah? You can add, we're going to add half teaspoon. We're not going to add a lot, because this thing tends to override the taste of the food. So let's add half teaspoon, and then we'll mix it around, stir it. You can add rose water if you have it, probably about 1/4 teaspoon, but that's optional. Alright, Looking so good. Cornmeal porridge, man. I'm telling you. This when you drink a cup of cornmeal porridge. And this will be able to carry it straight through the day. I'm telling you. And a lot of health benefits with cornmeal porridge. Alright? This is what we feed on when we go in school in Jamaica. Always tell my mother when we get my first cup of cornmeal porridge in the morning, Mommy, make sure you left the pot bottom for me. When I come from school in the evening, I eat the rest. That's why we love cornmeal porridge. Alright, so now we're going to add our quarter cup of sugar. We're using quarter cup of white sugar. And this is going to help to build up our sweetening process. Alright, so the quarter cup won't be able to sweeten. You sweeten your caramel to your liking. But the quarter cup of sugar basically gives a nice taste. You're not going to sweeten it to the content that you want it. This is why we have our sweet milk to do the final touching. Alright? So you know when you put in your sugar, started to give it that sweet look. Yep. Look at it. Look at the content of your porridge. This is the content that you want to get of your cornmeal porridge. Yep. Quick and easy. Alright, so you're going to leave that like for a minute. And then we're going to turn off our stove. Turn off our fire. Alright, so after a minute, our cornmeal has come to the boil. We're going to turn off our stove. Good. And we're going to stir it nicely. So now we have our condensed milk here that we're using. Basically going to sweeten it to the content that we want it. Alright, so you notice we turn off the stove before we add our condensed milk. Alright, so you sweeten it to your sweetening taste, or you like to eat anything that's sweet, so add our condensed milk to it. Alright, and we're gonna stir in this nicely. The condensed milk give that final taste, that final sweetening taste that you're looking for, yeah? Look at it. Do a taste test. Can do a taste test. My word. Cornmeal porridge tastes so good. Yeah? So there you have it, man. Cornmeal porridge ready. We're gonna serve this in a nice bowl. And then normally Jamaican eat their cornmeal porridge with like bread, your hard dough bread, or you can eat it with biscuit. But I like to eat my porridge with bread, you know? Bring that nice flavor, that nice taste in your mouth. Alright, so I'm gonna pour this nicely in a bowl, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And there you have it, guys. Your Jamaican cornmeal porridge. Make simple on the Fitzroy cooking show. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys continue to subscribe to Chef Fitzroy on YouTube, Chef Fitzroy Needham on Instagram, and also on Facebook. I'm serving up this porridge with some nice bread, yeah? So you can break your bread, or you can just dip your bread and eat your porridge, yeah? And I have a little bit of condensed milk on the top, just to top it off to give that nice flavor. Yeah, man, looks so nice, delicious, man. Make it for your kids, they won't refuse it. I'm telling you. Alright, it works when you give them the bread with it, so they will eat it with the bread, I'm telling you, and it have a lot of health benefit. Alright, so continue love my cooking show. This is Fitzroy Special. I'm out.
Hey, don't know.
Static Entertainment.
Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe.
What you mean?
If I can do it, you can spread